it's Penny Black and Jill Foster here for your next PB&J card class. Today I'll be using Penny Black clear set called A Wish for Peace. And in creating my card today, I saw this card in the Penny Circle Flickr Gallery by Rosemary D, and I was inspired to do some clean and simple stamping myself to create this card here. So this is the one we'll be working on today. So to begin, I'm taking this image from this Penny Black Christmas clear set, and I want to do some very subtle background stamping. So I'm going to use color box chalk ink to do this, and I'm starting with the color of yellow cadmium. And I'm just going to stamp this in a couple places onto a piece of white cardstock. Then I'll clean this stamp. And now I'll grab my next color, which is Ice Jade. And again, I'm just going to stamp this in a couple more places, sort of focusing on staying down in the bottom right-hand corner. This stamp has a lot of small details, so really do not need a lot of pressure on that stamping. So now I've stamped that one, and I'll get out my final color, which is warm red. And we'll add this in a couple more places. Now I left a little bit of a space there without the darker red where I can add the sentiment. And to stamp this sentiment, I'm using VersaFine ink in the color of Onyx Black. There's that little spot that I left, and I'm going to stamp that straight down. Now to add just a little bit more depth to this stamping, I'm taking Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pens, and I've listed the exact colors used at the end of the video. And I'm just randomly coloring onto several of the little dots that are a part of this image. So just get some variation in color, some light red and some darker red. And with simple stamping, because there aren't a lot of layers of paper, these little touches can really make a difference when you're going for a very simple look. So I'm going to do that with yellow and green also, and I finished that. Now I'm going to add some antique linen distress ink up onto the top left corner, and then also some onto the bottom right corner. I'm starting off of the edge and working my way on with a circular motion, and I am using the applicator tool with the foam pad. Now I decided I want to turn down that corner up on that side, but I wanted to have some color. So this is just that warm red chalk ink pad, and I've just added it to the back of that stamped piece, and I want to make sure it's completely dry before I start touching it so I don't get fingerprints all over the place. And there I can just roll that down, and I will go back and adhere that with a little foam square. I wanted to darken up that distressing, so now I'm taking brushed corduroy and just barely going over that corner. So I wanted to keep the look very light and fresh, but just a little bit more contrast. And then all I did was adhere this onto a Penny Black Le Petit note card using foam adhesive and add some gems. For details and more information, visit the Penny Black website, www.pennyblackink.com.